good, hope you're feeling amazing. So leo nakam kucheki story ya presentali anasema you make $500,000 plus per month on YouTube. Yeah manze, but sasa wasamaju make so much more. I want us to look at what Kenyan creators make in Kenya. So can you like, subscribe, share, follow? Tell me what you think about this story. What do you think?
Kweli ama the housing levy?
Kila kitu nali.
And now as the amount increased, so it's gone down.
No, I think I can get there later on, but I'll explain and say that YouTube is like a roller coaster. You'll have good days, you'll have bad days, but mainly the point is, I thought the life that I was, the money I was getting, I thought it was going to make me really happy.
And last forever.
Not even that. I think the fact is like when you lose your job and you kind of you are struggling, you normally think that money will solve most of your problems. I know you've been there.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
Then you're not using money the right way, but continue.
So funny thing is, I was making money.
Yes.
Sometimes we could go to making close to $1 million, and when I hit 100K, the day I actually hit 100K, I really fell into depression.
100K shillings?
No, subscribers.
Okay.
Yeah, because at first I thought, back then getting to 100K was like a huge milestone. Nowadays you can, open your channel today and in 3 days you hit 100K because people are online. You're getting so many people watching YouTube right now, unlike those days.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to be really happy, but I don't know. At some point I felt like I worked really hard to get to 100K. I'm telling you for a fact, there are days I could wake up, been editing. I was doing everything alone, shooting, editing, and uploading.
Yeah.
So I would wake up and my back would not allow me. I would just roll over my bed, nianguke chini kwanza, ndio niweze kuamka because
Hot 96.
Yes.
How do you transition from a content creator to a digital entrepreneur? Maria is asking.
Okay, I think...
Easy. Easy.
I think it is very important for every creator to actually understand the business aspect of it, because once I hit around 200,000 subscribers, I realized that I was really famous out there. I would meet people and they were telling me, Ali, we love you, we are your fans, we watch your content. But at the end of the day, I didn't have anything. I could not actually monetize my craft. So I decided to venture into the business part of it, kind of to understand each and every platform. For example, when you go to YouTube, there's what we call the CPM, there's what we call the RPM. There are many things that you really need to understand per platform to actually be able to know how to, monetize it well. So when it comes to YouTube, you have to know how do I create content that, first of all, is easy to monetize, because you're going to create content, it's going to go viral, and then YouTube can give you what we call a yellow dollar sign. For example, that means that, yes, your content is good, but it's not eligible for monetization. Probably if you create content like content with violence, that is why I think a few years ago, when people were doing the loyalty test thing, they kind of stopped, because they were not making any money from it because of the violence that was involved. So I got to study YouTube as a whole, got to understand a few things about all platforms, and one main thing that sadly I came to realize is that the content creator economy is actually not made for Africans. That's the first thing you need to know, because you see these structures, they're not African. So the way they build these platforms is in such a way that the African creator is at a disadvantage. So first of all, let's look at first thing. Let's look at how we generate revenue from different platforms. That's Meta, That's TikTok and YouTube. When it comes to Meta and YouTube, you realize that, first of all, the advertisers who pay in Africa are not able to pay as much as, the big advertisers outside Africa. So, for example, you'll find someone advertising their business on YouTube. That is where your viewers are, right? So the ads that are going to run are basically going to come from the revenue the advertisers paid YouTube, because basically YouTube takes like 45% and then you get like 55%. So at the end of the day, as a creator in Kenya, you're going to realize that you are earning less because the advertisers are paying less. Second thing, why I feel like we are disadvantaged is the fact that many advertisers, their CTAs or their call to actions are mainly, maybe buy a product online, maybe install this app, but here in Africa or in Kenya per se, we do not interact with ads. We just wait to skip. Because you see, if I watch the ad and I comply with the CTA, maybe the CTA says, download this app. If I download, the creator will make more money. But now here in Africa or in Kenya, we just wait to skip the ad. So that shows you that as a creator, first of all, you're not going to be making a lot of money because the advertisers are paying less. That is on Meta and on YouTube. Second thing, the viewers do not interact with the ads. They just wait to skip.
But are there places where people interact with
Yes.
ads?
I think in the Western countries, they have the culture of, they've just been watching YouTube and then they see something beautiful and they just click and buy it.
Okay.
But here
we are broke. I'm kidding.
It's just a culture. So I had to now try and see how am I going to be able to make, this money. The money is there, but you really need to figure out how you're going to make it. So one of the way that a creator can actually do is create content that is not necessarily being consumed by Kenyans or by Africans. Create content that can be internationally accepted in such a way that if I create content for, let's say, people who are in Dubai, people who are outside Kenya, who pay more who are in countries where the CPM is high, where the advertisers are paying so much, it means that I will tap into their audience. So in as much as I'm creating content from Kenya, maybe I have viewers from USA, it will mean that the ads that will run are not the ads that are in Kenya, but the ads that are in USA. So you are able to tap that. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. This is a masterclass, guys.
I agree.
We are taking notes.
I agree.
Yeah. And then also maybe another thing that is very important is just getting to understand. I got now from a point of just creating, just 5 videos, 2 videos a day, to just now going to create what I call evergreen content. Because most people are always, even in music, what we call lifetime music, most people are always about going viral, but people do not understand that virality doesn't last. It will last for like a month, at most to 3 months. So when you come to YouTube videos per se, if I create a video, let's say Eric Omondi has been arrested, okay? Everyone will rush to watch that video. So it could get like 50K, 100K views and then get stuck there. Then he's released, same thing happens. But if I create a video on how to do a proper interview as a media personality, for example, per se, for you, that is something that is searchable worldwide. That is something that even in the next 20 years, people will still be interested to watch. So right now you could get like 100, 1,000 views, but in the long run, you have created a passive income for yourself in such a way that if you have a good portfolio of such content, you're going to be even able to make money even when you're not creating. So you do not have the pressure to always create viral content. Because you see, viral content will get you the views and the money for like a week, for like a month, for like 2-3 months, and then it's done. Because if Eric Omondi is arrested and then you post it, I'm just using that as an example. If he's arrested today, everyone will rush to watch. But trust me, after he's released,
That's it.
they'll not watch the arrested video, they'll watch the released one. And then next week, something else will happen that is probably viral and no one will care about your video. So you'll just be having a video that got 100K views but doesn't move. So you have to create what we call evergreen content. Content that is consumable, you know, for like 2, 3 years, 5 years, you're just seated and making money out of it. So you can imagine, like we have over almost 2,000 videos on my YouTube channel, and I think around 60% is evergreen. So I can decide not to create content for like 2-3 months, and I'm still okay. I'm still making money off of YouTube. But for someone who's always creating the viral content, they realize that whenever they stop creating, they stop making the money. Now, heading on to TikTok, I think also we are disadvantaged in that we do not have a creators program for Africa. We only have creators program for countries outside Africa where people are getting paid like $3, $2 per 1,000 views. But in Kenya, we have people creating massive content, getting millions of views, but they are not actually able to make money from that. So there are also different ways, of course, that Kenyans make money from TikTok. I think that is from, you know, going live and, you know, people gifting you. But for me, how I use my TikTok is just mainly to route people into my YouTube to actually be able to watch my videos so that I can make money off it. So this whole process of learning, I've even had to pay some master classes online, you know, just to get to understand this. And I think this is one important thing that creators really need to do. You should come from just a point of just being a creator to actually understanding the business part of it. Otherwise, you're going to be so famous, but you're not going to have anything. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Success ni fragile. Sana. Kwa sababu once you are known, watu wanakufuata, a very simple mistake inaweza kuweka mahali pengine. Kama let's talk about kidogo tu nita mention jina kama Eve. Eve mlikuwa ile level, mlikuwa pamoja. Unaona? Eve kidogo kwa na issue, saa zingine unakutana setback inaweza kuwa ndio kitu ambayo inakubeba. But unaona setback yake, kwanza relationship ikaenda vibaya, alafu akaanza ni yake pia ikaenda vizuri, unaona, as now Eve, but ikafika mahali saa hizi content ya Eve iende. Ushaona? Mafans walikuwa wanampiga shavu. Ilifika mahali wakamuonyesha kisogo. Unaona, watu wakasema ni arrogant, maybe vile anaongea. So it's very 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 fragile industry. Unaona, kitu nitasema brand yako, because what you have, ilifika mahali wafika huko na nikakuombea pia mimi nilikuwa nakutafuta sikuoni. Au kuharibu jina. Jina bado iko pale. So hii transition, how hard it is, because the name you still have, watu wengine atasema haikuji kwa sababu jina how is it hard for that transition, because the name is still there, watu ni kukutafuta wakuoni. How difficult your transition?
It's even tougher than the beginning, because now, as you're mentioning, watu wanakutafuta wakuoni, people meet you in the street, they're like, squeezy how post, then you wonder.
Na wajui nini ilifanyika.
Because I took a break for like 2 months after, because I really needed to find myself, go for therapy. Therapy is very expensive. You could pay 10,000 shillings, 5,000 shillings, and that is for a session, you know. So
counseling, but I thought unataka unasema ati, because Mungu anajaribu kutafuta watu wengine because of Mungu la baraka and stuff. I get to meet a lot of cases, so kule kuweza kusupport hapa na pale unapata, I think the cheapest session pale aini umesema sasa hapa inakuwa kama 3K.
Yes.
But to just a good place counseling, unataka ku make sure huyu mtu amekupigia simu wingu na wewe unatoka kwa mfuko wako, you know, ile kwa sababu unajaribu kusaidia it's 6,000, 10,000. So counseling does not come, it doesn't, no. Then probably now you partner with other people ambao sasa wanaanza kupeana hiyo counseling free of charge.
So nika go through all that, and now I decided to do other than stories za watu. Later on, I evolved into actually doing purely, I got into the finance niche ya kufanya forex trading content, and that's how nilianza kufanya forex trading. I started interviewing successful forex traders, and I would watch the transition. In as much as the views were not that big, nilikuwa naona kwamba, why is it that nikifanya videos za finance, I'm getting even more money than wakati nilikuwa nafanya udaku. Then that is
one thing you mentioned, kitu ambacho ni lifetime. I realized kuna kitu kinaitwa evergreen content, kwamba finance content ni content ambayo itakuwa inatafutwa kila siku, ni content ambayo watu watakuwa wanataka wako na interest nayo kila siku. Leo inaweza kupata 1000 views, but 6 months down the line it has like 100,000 views. And now the funny thing is we used to do 5 videos a day, that is close to 100 videos in a month, and we would make good money. But now nimeingia kwenye niche ambayo I'm only doing 10 videos, 15 videos a month, na natengeneza pesa nyingi bado kuliko wale watu ambao walikuwa wanafanya content za entertainment.
Na goal ni pesa.
Of course. In a way unahitaji pesa kusurvive na kumove kama binadamu. So nilikuja nika-realize the reason why I took forex as a niche ni kwa sababu most young people wako huku nje, they have degrees, wamesoma, and they are all going through different financial constraints and struggles. So nikasema kwamba if I can take forex as a niche, nitakuwa nawafunza kuhusu a way towards them achieving financial freedom. So I've been able to mentor over 500 people into getting into forex trading. Forex ya ukweli, wacha niongelee hivyo. Forex trading ya ukweli. I've been able to mentor over 500 students about they say kwamba Ali, it's because of you, nilikuona YouTube, I got into a mentorship program, na baada ya hapo right now nimetoka kwa wazazi, niishi peke yangu, nimenunua kagari kadogo, nimefungua biashara yangu. All those are also the stories ambazo they also keep me going, kwa sababu at the end of the day kumbuka kwamba nilikuwa nataka kitu ambacho viewers wangu watafeel kwamba wamepata value. In as much as I am making a living out of it, in as much as I am making money out of it, in as much as I'm getting famous out of it, I wanted to do kitu ambacho kitawasaidia wao. At the end of the day umenitazama, and then what? Nimekupatia udaku, yes. Then what? You understand? So that is how I actually transitioned Pole Pole. And right now we have the biggest forex trading podcast in Kenya actually.
Radio Citizen.
Homemade shawarma.
Whether ushaipitia kuna nakupeleka joint ingine hapo. Lakini kwanza hebu nipikie shawarma yako.
Tuanze na yake.
Okay, so shawarma first of all unahitaji what we call the shawarma wrap, ule mkate.
Ule mkate.
Inakaa chapati hivi lakini sio chapati. Ukiweka na chapati itakuwa chapati nyama. So the ingredients ni actually nahitaji unga. That is kama 3 cups hivi. Nahitaji chumvi, nahitaji sukari, alafu nahitaji what we call the instant yeast. Okay?
Yes.
Alafu nahitaji 1 cup of warm water. So you take a bowl, mix flour, salt, sugar and the yeast.
Okay.
Add olive oil, add warm water little by little until ikuwe soft vizuri. And then unaiacha kidogo, you cover it for like 20 to 30 minutes, and then divide the dough ambayo umetengeneza into a few portions. Roll into balls, alafu flatten it into some thin circles, and then ichome, unaelewa, kama dakika 1-2.
When you say ichome, what do you mean?
Yeah,
kabile chapo.
Okay.
Yes, you heat it on a dry pan maybe.
So no oil in the pan.
Yes.
Okay.
Then ushamalizana na mambo ya ule mkate. Alright, tutaenda kwenye sasa kama unataka shawarma ya kuku ama ya ng'ombe. Sasa mimi nachagua ya nini? Ya kuku. So you need boneless chicken, nitaji kama kapilipili kidogo, onion, some garlic cloves. Alafu some spices, you can use cinnamon, paprika, coriander, etc. Alafu nitaji turmeric kidogo. Alafu pia olive oil, chumvi, unaweza kuweka kama ndimu hivi, ile juice ya ndimu. Okay? Then una mix ile chicken na zile spices, alafu una add hizo ndimu, turmeric and everything. Then unazichoma in an oil pan. Okay? Then pika ile kuku, and then until it's like golden brown kidogo. Then from there ushamaliza hiyo, right? So unachukua sasa what we call the sauces now. That is the yogurt, mayonnaise na maziwa tu kidogo. Then you mix them, and then ile maziwa una make sure ukishai mix isikue mzito sana. Okay? Then from there chukua ile wrap yako ambayo ni warm, imwagilie some garlic juu kwa juu, ndo hata mtu kabla aume ile shawarma shasikia ile spice kidogo. Then ongeza zile chicken pale, mwagilia some more garlic, alafu weka zile sauces zako, ifunge. Naona Claudia anamwaga mate.
No, unajua nini nafikiria, I'm like it seems like it sounds like it's even tastier than the one nakulanga hapo South Sea.
Hiyo wachana nayo.
Tom unafaa kuja lessons. Presentali anajua kupika shawarma hapa.
Wacha malizie.
Ukishamaliza wrap it tightly. Sasa zile nyama ziko pale katikati. Ingiza kwenye pan nyingine ile ya kuichoma. Unachoma side moja ndio ishikane vizuri. Alafu unaichukua, unaiuma tu.
Umesikia?
Nimesikia.
Sisemi za South Sea ni mbaya.
Lakini hiyo iko na
ya presenter Ali
ni moto.
Ni moto. Tumeelewana hapo.
Yangu ni moto si moto.
Fire si fire.
Wewe ni mtu anaweza kosa base.
Woza manze, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling amazing. Manze ni Kid Studios over here. Kindly like, subscribe, share, follow. I truly appreciate you for being here. So today tunataka kucheki history ya Present Ali anasema he's making over 500,000 Kenya shillings per month, and on some good days nearly reaches 1 million Kenya shillings. Okay, so yeah man, YouTube has so much potential. If you feel you can do it, kindly push yourself to do it. Kina Mongeivo making over 2 million or close to 2 million. So I believe there's so much potential here, and the Kenyan digital economy is booming. So yeah, kindly like, subscribe, share, follow. Tell me what you think about this story. Yeah, I think there's so much potential here for creatives and just the Kenyan youth in general. So I think the best thing is to just put your head in, like, keep it locked in, keep the shit focused. Yeah, and all the best to you all, man. Kindly like, subscribe, share, follow. I truly appreciate you for being here. I want us to look at other Kenyan creatives. You tell me what you think. If you think this is a vibe, if it's not a vibe, you tell me. So yeah, you're happy to be here. So don't Kid Studios. Can you like, subscribe, share, follow? Boom. Okay, so I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling amazing. So leo nakam kucheki history ya Present Ali anasema you make 500,000 plus per month on YouTube. Yeah, manze. But sasa wasema juu make so much more. I want us to look at what Kenyan creators make in Kenya. So can you like, subscribe, share, follow. Tell me what you think about this story. What do you think?
Kweli ama the housing levy?
Kila kitu nali.
And now as the amount increased, it's gone down.
No, I think I can get there later on, but I'll explain and say that YouTube is like a roller coaster. You'll have good days, you'll have bad days, but mainly the point is, I thought the life that I was, the money I was getting, I thought it was going to make me really happy.
And last forever.
Not even that. I think the fact is like when you lose your job and you kind of you are struggling, you normally think that money will solve most of your problems. I know you've been there.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
Then you're not using money the right way, but continue.
So funny thing is, I was making money.
Yes.
Sometimes you could go to making close to 1 million, and I just, when I hit 100K, the day I actually hit 100K, I really fell into depression.
100K shillings?
No, subscribers.
Okay.
Yeah, because at first I thought, back then getting to 100K was like a huge milestone. Nowadays you can, open your channel today and in 3 days you hit 100K because people are online. You're getting so many people watching YouTube right now, unlike those days.
Yeah.
So I thought I was going to be really happy, but I don't know. At some point, I felt like I worked really hard to get to 100K. I'm telling you for a fact, there are days I could wake up, been editing. I was doing everything alone, shooting, editing, and uploading.
Yeah.
So I would wake up and my back would not allow me. I would just roll over my bed, nianguke chini kwanza, ndio niweze kuamka because
Hot 96.